Yeah, this skanky muppet on the other side of the table. Yeah, this hand seems pretty good. 10 out of 10, cute. So we get the Tech-tician here. Robots we control get +1/+1 this turn. Dreadlings are robots. And then we've got the Moon'ariu Sharpshooter here, which is a 2-cost 1/1. Then when we deploy it, it conscripts a 1-cost troop, and then whenever a troop we control with cost 1 attacks, this gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Opponent is playing Theraz here. Theraz is a 6-charge champion that gives your troops +1/+1 till end of turn, and whenever my opponent plays an Underworld troop, they gain a charge. I guess my champion is relevant too. Ivan Slagpot for 3 charges creates a Dreadling for each Underworld race among troops we control. So right now we have a Dwarf and a Shin here, so this guy will make two Dreadlings. We have Dread Deployment here in hand, which summons 2 Dreadlings, and if we have Underworld Allegiance, it summons 2 more Dreadlings. This is going to make 4 Dreadlings for us next turn. So we're gonna hit for a lot this turn. So we're gonna play this. Choose wild. And then we're gonna Dread Deployment, which will make 4 1/1s. And then we'll Slagpot, which will make 2 1/1s. And then we'll Tech-tician, which will make all of these. God, this is turn 3. This is 12, 13. Geez, we're hitting for 19 on turn 3. Okay, yep. In. Sign me up. Down to 4. NBD. Good start to the deck. Solid curve out here. Nero Genus with the 12-month resubscription. An entire year of support. I appreciate you coming back again and again and again. That guy has a family. Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Imagine you followed up with a Pippit, right? Just like turn 4 Pippit. It's like all the angry squirrels. Yeah, I kind of want a 4th Pippit in this deck. No lie. A little Dread Deployment here. Activate this. Ship with the squad. Tech-tician. Real deal, it turns out. Teveron with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Subs are the absolute best way you can support my content, so I appreciate that, folks. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna click submit here for now. I don't know that I really want to board anything in. Yeah, this deck's pretty cheap. There's only 1 mythic in it, and it's this Woken Drakkar, and it's just a 1 of. And you probably don't even need it necessarily. This hand's much less explosive. I feel like this is probably fine though. I'm not gonna have 1-drop all the time. Yeah, Runeers are a little bit of money, but like, you know, Runeers are a format staple, and like that card is easily going to be an immortal staple. So like, Runeers are an investment. Play some coins out here. These coins are I've heard a lot of people say the Sapphire coins are the worst coins, but like they're really powerful with like Tech-tician. Well, that is mostly what our streams are going to be from now on. Knife Cat, and Hex, you know? All the wild thresholds are belong to us. We'll play Dread Harvest out. So Dread Harvest grabs a random wild shard from our deck to our hand, and every time we gain a wild threshold, it summons a Dreadling to attack. The Siege Engine Geminis, haven't talked about them yet. They started at an 11 cost, and they're an 8/8 with Crush. And then this says assault. 3/4 of a year, Griffin Bruce. Our relationship here together is old enough to have birthed a child. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. Hey, Boffity. Hey, Owens. Looks like our opponent is doing their thing. And anywho, this card gets cheaper every time we attack with a troop, and then when it costs 1 or less, it summons a copy of itself. So let's go ahead and Dread Harvest here. Man, we're gonna get to this guy pretty quick, aren't we? So Wild's Favor summons 4 Dreadlings. So these guys are gonna go ahead and attack here. Unfortunately, our champion doesn't currently do anything. Hopefully we don't die before we get to jam these siege engines down their throat. So next turn, we'll get to summon 2 more, plus these. So these will go to 3. So in 2 turns, we're going to get to double siege engine. Yeah, we're probably dead here before we get to these. Yeah, this is gonna get larger now too. I thought about Dread Technomancer. I don't have any in here, but it's definitely a card that crossed my mind. Oh, and they gain life from the Shoku's Garden. We've got gardens in our board. I didn't think to bring them in this matchup. Maybe they're good on the draw. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up being. I think we're gonna come up a little short here. We'll wait and see what how many Dreadlings my opponent has to summon here, but. Pretty sure they're just going to kill us next turn, which is a shame because we're going to be able to put out four 8/8s next turn. This hand was probably a little bit too slow. Yeah, the deck we're playing made it to the finals of the 5 Shards Weekly yesterday, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to give it a try. Whoa, conscripted a Tech-tician. What a skill game. Wild's Favor, yep. So that's going to be 6. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead here. Ding. Super dead. Alright, cool. Do I want Shoku's Gardens? I could see an argument for Shoku's Garden being okay in a pseudo mirror. Pippet's probably too slow. Let's get Pippet and bring these in. Bye! I feel like Droken's probably far too slow too. Let's bring another one in. Yeah, let's give it. I guess I could bring in these Gravebane Vials too. They like void their crypt. Is there anything else I'm doing? I don't know that it is. No, I'm just going to save for now. This hand's pretty good. It's awkward that we don't have a Sapphire on 1 for the Tech-tician because I have the slow shard here. So like the coins definitely aren't free. This hand would be much more aggressive if I didn't have the coin in it. I think I want to be resource efficient here and Shoku's Garden here on 2, and then I can Tech-tician plus Shoku Garden on 3. No, I have not. I don't know that I'm going to be playing any more Pokemon TCG. Their game leaves some to be desired. Ah, the old Shoku Garden Mirror. Classic standard staple to the Shoku Garden Mirror. Let's play this. This card's kind of interesting. I don't know if this card's actually good or not. So while this is in our hand, whenever a troop we control is ready, we summon a Dreadling, and then it gets -1 cost for each Dreadling we have in play. So like while we have these Dreadlings in play, this is only going to cost 6. So we'll attack with these, and Shoku's Garden says whenever a Shroomkin we control dies, we gain a life. So these are going to die, and we're going to gain 4. So yeah, that actually seems pretty good in this aggressive mirror. Oh wow, that's really rude. That's pretty good. And I don't have an Underworld troop for this Dread deployment, so we're kind of just like floundering. Nope, the regional is basically the reason why. I don't feel like I really need a reason other than that. Like, Their organized play seems to be disorganized and frustrating, and I generally play games to be competitive, so if I can't play Pokemon competitively, I don't really have a reason to play it. Siege Engine Gemini. I don't... This is about the consistency I was expecting from this deck. I guess this Dread Suit Omega could probably be something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this could probably be a Pesky Pippet. I could play a 4th Pippet. It'll just be like anything else here. I really don't want to just burn this without Underworld Allegiance, so I think I'm just going to pass the turn here. Says Crush and Skyguard so fast, that's pretty good. So scale of 1 to dead here, it looks like we're sliding thoroughly towards... Oh, jeez! What a good conscript hit. What a good conscript hit. Hi, D. Yep, I'd heard a lot of stuff like that about the competitive Pokemon scene as well. And it's just like, oh, wow, look at that, Deadeye Ripper. Alright, let's do this, and then this Dread deployment's going to gain us 8 life, which is great. Hi. Oh. Hi. Hi. So each of these is going to die, and they'll each gain us 2 life when they die, which is nice. Hi, Internet. My name is Declan. Hi. 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 Yes, the no round timer is bizarre to say the least, but their stalling rules are also bizarre, so I guess I'm not surprised. God, that's rude. Yeah, these cards just like get us alive. Just like a little bit of interaction, and we basically just like rolled over and died. So that was about what I was expecting from this deck. Like, we had that really sweet game 1 where we just, like, ran them over, but outside of that, it seems probably not the most consistent. I'm going to cut the Dread Suit Omega and this Woken Draken and try and fit some more stuff on the lower curve here. Matman with the Giant Cheer! The ad grinding for the Giant Cheer. You the best, Matman. I appreciate it. Hashtag on the grind. Let's put another Pippet in here. And then put a gem in him. And then I'm going to put a... What's the 2-drop called? I feel like we need a couple more cheap Underworld troops. Actually, maybe I just want another... Maybe I just want 2 of this guy. The 2-drop that summons a Depth Crawler. I forget what he's called. Let's filter to just Sapphire cards. Where is he at? Steal something. You know, this card, Skittering Cultivator might be okay too, actually. Let's put some of him in here. Warpsteel Shardsworn. Yeah, this guy. I think this guy might be a reasonable card. Like, he summons a Depth Crawler, so like he's 2 races all on his own for our champion power. I want to try some of him and maybe some Depth Crawler, Skittering Cultivator. Skittering Cultivator is kind of slow. Like, this has to ready to summon Dreadlings, so like it's not summoning Dreadlings until turn 4. That's probably too slow. I'll try a couple Warpsteels here. I'm gonna cut the Pippet and just like let's just try 2 of him. We are kind of light on gems. No joke. Hey. So we're gonna put the action gem in him. Hey, Kirk, not your fault. I mean, I'd heard that playing competitive Pokemon was miserable, and like for the reasons of what happened, and then then it happened. Oh, are you upset that I took your thing away? All right, let's try this with a couple of Warpsteels. I want to see how the Warpsteel feels. Yeah, I started with their list almost verbatim. We're just pushing a couple of things around here. There are a couple of random cards like the Woken Draken that seemed kind of out of place, so. I guess the Draken's like theoretically cheap to get down because like it triggers when Dreadlings enter the battlefield, but like I feel like I want to be killing people before that, but I could be wrong. I was planning to attend a second regional in Madison in June, and I was planning to go to their international at the end of June, and now I'm fairly certain I'm selling the paper Pokemon cards that I have and likely never touching their game again. Having a quality judge program is important to the health of your game, and it doesn't seem like they have that. Doesn't seem like they have the things in place to prevent abuse that is rampant in their game. And that's why the abuse is rampant. Like, they don't have the steps in place to take care of it. Plus, it's hard to justify, like, traveling on the weekend to something like that where, like, I could literally just get scummed out of a match when, I could just, like, play Hex from home and get to play for cash and not have to drive several hours to do so, and still play an awesome, sweet game where I don't have to worry about people being jerks. This seems a little slow. I'm interested to see what the range of Tech-tician right on time here. So let's go ahead and play this Dread Harvest out. Pass the turn here. I wonder what my sequencing is supposed to be like here. Like, I think we're definitely supposed to do this on 2. I guess maybe I'm supposed to do this. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to start generating value from this right away. So I can start, like, ticking this Siege Engine Gemini down. Yeah, 2 Siege Engine Geminis. So we're definitely doing that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play this out and then attack with this guy. And then next turn we can go Wild Threshold. We can go Wild Threshold into T. Layton with the 9-month resubscription. 3/4 of a year. I appreciate that continued support. Welcome back. So opponent's champion is Bishop Elijah, which for 4 charges puts a troop with cost 2 or less from their crypt back into play. Yep, that's fine. I didn't really understand how you explained it, Nero, but I didn't really read it too closely either. A little bit of a missequencing mishap on my opponent's part here. They played Hero of Legend post-combat here, which means they missed getting a Valor when their William Rowan hit me. Perhaps they had some kind of combat trick in case I blocked, but that seems unlikely. So let's summon 4 Dreadlings here. Hey, Seer, let's go ahead and activate this, which gives all of my robots, including my Dreadlings, +1/+1, to attack with all of said Dreadlings. And every time any of my troops attack, the siege engines in my hand tick down. So these are now 4-cost siege engines. If these ever get to a point where they are 1 cost, they summon a copy of themselves when they come into play. So they make 16 power if you can get them to 1. I mean, it is what it is. I was hoping it was something that it wasn't. So next turn we can play 1/8/8, and then hopefully we draw something. Actually, hopefully we draw something that like generates a bunch of Dreadlings, and then in next turn we can play like 4 8/8s. That would be great. Even if we just get down. Oh, that's scary. So William Rowan, every time he attacks, he moves the card Rowan up in your deck, and eventually it summons this big scary dog. I don't know if this deck is actually good. If it's running, like, if you watch the very first game we played today, this deck looks amazing. But I don't know if the consistency is there. Hopefully we find some of the summoned Dreadlings here. That's like D+. It's like solidly D+ here. Kid. Alright, hold on. Alright, let me turn the actual app you want on here. Here you go. There's your PBS Kids app. So Pesky Pippet, he scrounges. And then at the end of every one of our... So he scrounges 6. And at the end of every one of our turns, he makes a random squirrel. So we got a flame tough tail cloud killer here. Yeah. Yeah, you installed a bunch of stuff, and now it can't play your thing. Yeah, you installed a bunch of stuff, and now it can't play your thing. You messed it up, bud. Scale of 1 to dead, where are we at here? Correct, yeah, there's only one squirrel in standard. Hold on just a second, sorry. Poor Declan. Alright, so this William Rowan's dealing double damage, and then, yeah, we're dead exactly. Exactly dead here. I can block there and then take 12. Or I can block there and take 13. I think I want these Shoku Gardens in this matchup. I don't know what I want to cut, though. It feels like I kind of want to cut the Rune Hierophant, honestly. That might be wrong. Let's try this. We haven't actually drawn the Rune Hierophant, so I don't actually know how good it is, but it feels like I'd rather have Shoku Garden than the Rune Hierophant against a deck that has, like, quality removal. Like the Siege Engine Gemini, I can at least deploy 2 of them out. The lack of Sapphire in 1 for the Tech-tician is, again, being awkward. Sentry of Nulzan. Strange. Makes their socketed cards cost 1 less. Okay. Milling on Moon'ariu here, so that way next turn we can Shoku's Garden. Attack with this larger. Got a random 1/2, sure. We got a Venom, though, which is useful because my champion power is based on the number of races among things we control, so... Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Alright, well, let's do this. Alright, you're gonna have to be upset for a minute while Dad fixes your thing in place. So we want to go ahead and play Shoku's Garden here. Go ahead and play Tech-tician here, and then my champion power is gonna make 2 1/1s here, which means that my Moon'ariu Sharpshooter could actually attack into this Ardent Crusader, which is nice. This gets 1/1 for each attacking 1-drop we control. So like, yeah, we have these kids tablets, right? And he was playing on it, and he accidentally found the page that lets him install a bunch of stuff, and he ran out of space on the device, so now it won't play videos for him, which is all he really wants to do on it, is watch videos, because there's no space on the device. No, those are angry my tablet's not playing my show noises. Did Dad make it work? Alright, there we go. I think you're good to go. Yeah, stop trying to install stuff, dork. Alright, so we've got 6 troops in here, or 4 troops. We need 6 to scrounge the Pippit. So, oh, Dread Deployment. Yep, sign me up. So Dread Deployment makes 4. I mean, I like drawing cards, so I would 10 out of 10 play. I would 10 out of 10. Oh, you know what? Huh. It might have been better to throw the Tech-tician under a bus here, because then the siege engine would have been free, and I could have put 16 crush power into play. Although I'm gaining another 4 points of life here, so this is probably fine. And like next turn I can play this for free. Next turn I can play this for free, plus play a Pesky Pippet scrounged. Okay, when this deck's like bursts it on all cylinders, it's pretty sweet. Like, the things you're doing are super powerful. I don't know if they're powerful enough to make up for the Dirtle draws, but like, when this deck is going off, you go off. Okay, so they got 2 Valors for those, which is, like, semi-annoying, but, like, we're gonna have 8/8s and 7/7s here. I actually wouldn't mind just, like, we want to draw, like, a Dreadling producer, or, actually, probably just want to draw a Shard, honestly, non-slow Shard. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's do that, and then we have 6 in here, right? Yep, so let's scrounge our Pippit, which is gonna make a 7/7 at the end of every turn. And then let's play our Siege Engine Gemini, which is going to make a copy of itself when it comes into play, since it costs 1 or less. And this could actually make the Siege Engine Geminis larger, which is hilarious. Oh, and these are 1 cost, so they're going to make the Sharpshooter larger when they attack too. God, that's funny. So, you know, casual, add 16, add 26 power to the board, go. I spent 4 resources, I guess. Your move. It did just play circus music when the Pippet came into play. He must have another William Rowan in his hand. That's why he threw that one away. Oh, you just get it back. Sure. Basically, that's another William Rowan. Dread Deployment. Okay. Let's do that. Let's activate this. Go ahead and crack in with these and this too. And this. Can I die on the crackback? Nope, don't think so. Alright, YOLO. Yeah, so this is, the combat math is hard, so I'm just gonna hope my opponent can't figure it out either. Oh, only 1 is 1 cost. Good call. The other one's an OG. Yeah, -26. Getcha. Yeah, the Shoku's Garden seems sweet. Maybe I want the Crocs, actually. Are the Crocs reasonable? Are those better than something else we have going on here? I feel like they're not better than just advancing our primary game plan, but like, maybe our primary game plan's not good enough on the draw? That can't be true. That can't be true. Math is hard. Yep, just attack with all. Go ahead. This is a very interesting deck. So this deck, I could take 0 credit for the concept of this deck. It was it won a 5 Shards Weekly. Or made the finals of the 5 Shards Weekly yesterday. I've changed, like, I don't know, 3 cards in the main deck and like 6 cards in the reserves at this point. This hand's a little medium. So, like, the Shoku Garden into Wild's favor is, like, good, but, like, we don't have a Siege Engine in our hand as a payoff. Like, we don't have a Tech-tician. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. It just doesn't really do anything. And this hand's much better. Yeah, the difference, Madman, is that we log everything in Paper Magic. So, like, people that are consistently being scum are going to get tracked and found out. It's not a free roll like in Pokemon. I have no idea what Jorgen's Workshop does. Oh, they have Runeers in their deck too. Interesting. Like to play my Depth Brother. Set 6. 1 cost constant at the start of your turn. So that's really kind of slow, I think. Dread Harvest. Alright. Play this. I think I'm attacking with just this for now. So next turn, we can Wild Shard, and then activate this to make 2 Dreadlings, activate this to make 2 Dreadlings, make them all 3/3s. I don't know if that's going to be good enough, but it's like what we're going to do with our lives. Dark Heart of Nulzan. Well, that was possibly going to be good enough, and then they had a turn 4 Dark Heart. Yep. I guess we would have made an extra Dreadling from this too, and then we could have Pippited the following turn. Man, getting Dark Heart against our pesky Pippit deck seems kinda loose. I've got Skyguard Steadfast on the Pippit. So, like, this is kind of cute, you know? Like, we made him 3/3s. We're going to lose this next turn, though. Probably chump blocking with the Depth Crawler. Oh, yeah, we're probably just dead next turn, honestly. They just have to make this too larger to kill us. Because we can chump here, and this is 9, so we're going to take 11 next turn. We can take up to 11. And dead. Good games, opponent. So we're going to play one more with this. But I think that's probably all we're going to do. Just like get in 3 batches. Seems neat but inconsistent. The Dawn Scout was likely generated from the random on their what's it called, Rune. Alright, that's you know, like I said, when this deck's doing the stuff it wants to do, it's pretty good. So we've got Depth Crawler into Moon'ariu into Dread Harvest. We've got a Siege Engine Gemini that they're all going to be powering out the entire time. So sign me up. I'm going to lead Moon'ariu here on 2. To go ahead and attack with this. Deadeye Ripper is nice, has speed. And it's a third, it's a necrotic, which we don't normally play, so it's a third Underworld race for our champion here. So let's go ahead and play this Dread Harvest out here, which will get us a... Unfortunate that we haven't been drawing non-shards. So this bakes a Dreadling with the Dread Harvest. Then I can play this Deadeye Ripper out. And I can activate this for 3 Dreadlings, and then I can attack with everything here. Yeah, just, I mean, like, you know, just turn 3, attacking for a bunch. NBD. Next turn we're going to play 2 8/8s, you know, just when the deck's good, it's great. Tony the Tiger would approve. So speed and acceleration, sure. Oh no, not a Rotcast. Alright, still haven't drawn a non-resource. Is he just dead here? Right, I can just play this for 3 and then shift speed onto it and kill him. As much as I would like to put 16 power into play, the shift speed onto this is going to be lethal. Not really sure what our opponent's doing because we killed him so quickly. Probably just gonna hit submit. Should I bring in the Transmogs? I should probably bring in the Transmogs, right? I can make Rune a lot less scary on the draw. DarkQ721 with the 2-month resubscription. Thank you for watching you play as maybe a better player. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate the support. I really do. Bring in a couple X-Mogs. I'm gonna cut a coins and a Shardsworn, sure. Anyone that's one of my regular viewers, how do we feel about this time slot? I might push my schedule around a little bit and do a couple more mornings, like this, and a couple afternoons instead of all afternoons. Might add a couple evenings too, just like kind of cover more different times of day. And we got double Tech-tician, but only 1 resource. Let's go ahead and replace here. Yep, pretty okay hand. It might just be that these slow shards aren't worth it. Like, the utility of, like, ridding the Tech-tician is cute, but, like, we keep having them on 1 here, and, like, this hand's actually pretty good if that's just, like, a normal Sapphire Shard. So let's do this, grab a wild. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Sharpshooter out here. And obviously, like, no time slot's going to please everyone. So, and that's part of the reason why I kind of want to diversify it. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, there are a lot of streams in the afternoon, so like there is some reason to. Wow, they're. Oh no, that's from the cheap shot. I was like, wow, they're playing Incart Infuser, but they're not. All right, so Dread Harvest here to hit a resource. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna maybe we'll play one more after this one. One of the changes I made was adding a couple of coins to be cute, and they've definitely cost us. So this was a conscripted card. Play this only if 2 or more troops enter play into your control this turn. We can beat that requirement. That is a requirement we can do. That gets you nothing. This takes a non-resource non-troop out of our hand, of which we have 0. This is constructed. We're playing a Sapphire Wild Dreadling deck that made the finals of the 5 Shards Weekly yesterday. Another resource here. Excellent. It gives us a thing with Dread Harvest. I can play Sharpshooter here. I can play a Depth Crawler here. I can play this guy here. Do I want to activate this? I get 3 of them. It's probably fine. Although I guess I could wait until next turn to do it. Yeah, I'm going to wait till next turn to do it because then the Sharpshooter gets to attack. This guy gets bigger every time we attack with a 1-cost guy, so next turn this guy's going to hit like a truck. What's the kind of removal they have here? Cheap shot. That's unfortunate. So that was kind of like the reason we were waiting. It's unfortunate. Oh, you know what? You know what I didn't think about there? That another Inkheart Infuser. That's cute. If I would have... Oh, you know what? I guess I could double block this turn. Do I want to do that? There's 4 troops in here. If I would have done this last turn, I could have scrounged the Pippit this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna double here, and that way I can scrounge the Pippet next turn. Like trade and then scrounge the Pippet. He's generated Inkheart Infusers off of cheap shots, so sure, Hero's just gonna fall here, and then we'll feel bad about this. Yeah, 10 out of 10 should have activated this last turn with the Pippet in my hand. Definitely should have happened. Right, if Pippet doesn't die, it's going to make a 7/7 and unstop. How pesky are you, Mr. Pippet? What a weird block. Oh, he has something to scrounge, maybe? 1, 2, 3. Has a paw in his hand. Paw, as you can, to kill the Pippet. Damn, I'm good. Whoa, you have another way to kill this? Okay, alright, that makes sense. It's like, whew, it's a good draw. So opponent just drew the rock cast for the turn. We know that because otherwise they would have rock casted the Pippet before my end step. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Do this. Make 2 more. Activate this. So we're taking 8 here. Yeah, I think we've mostly petered out here. I'm kind of surprised if we're going to win this one. I guess they're also mostly on empty. Oh, okay, yeah, mostly on empty. Alright, dead. And dead. Alright, we won game 1. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the transmogs. I'm gonna bring this guy back in. The +1 gem on him. I kinda like Shoku's Garden. That card's been kind of impressive. I don't know, I haven't put a ton of thought into the deck. The thought I put into the deck ended up being bad, like these coins are not good, so it's like not worth the slow shard cost. Like a lot of these games we've lost tempo in a lot of these games because I put these slow shards into the deck. Oh, we have a Siege Engine Gemini in our opener, so I can only assume this is about to go well for us. Grab Wild here. Play this. Attack. So next turn we can go Dread Harvest, Champion Power, and then play this post-combat. He's probably going to trade this for this. Let's activate this. Do I want to give him the option to eat my Depth Crawler? Yeah, I think that's fine. My resources are tied up for the next few turns anyways, so he might go eat this chump here. Yeah, it's not completely unreasonable. Let's go ahead and play this out post-combat. And then next turn we'll be able to put 16 power into play with the Siege Engine Geminis. Hey, Ace! I learned that this deck is not worth putting in our gauntlet. That is what I've learned today. Things I've learned. Do I want this deck in our gauntlet? No, I do not. It's really obnoxious, but it's probably inconsistent. Oh, look at that! The Siege Engine Gemini has a negative cost. So this is trading here, and this is trading here. Yep. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, no! Oh, no, what if I put just casual 16 power into play? Oh, wait, it's 18 power with the Tech-tician. Your move, Yugi boy. I did make some changes that made the list worse for reference. We're going to cut the coins after this match. We're going to play one more even if we lose this. I'm enjoying myself. Let's see, they could have double Rockcast here. Paw of Yazukan. Technically not dead on board. That seems like a misplay on their part. They have Rockcast in their deck, so they should probably kill the one that costs 11 as opposed to the one that costs -2. Alright, go to 1. Your turn. Yep, Naive Lackey resolves. Scale of 1 to dead, where are we at here? Oh, could they void enough cards for my crypt to stay alive? I don't know if they can. They went to 16. This is 9, 13, 14. They're technically not dead on board. Most of our draws kill them, but they're not dead on board. So they use Blood's Favor to void all the troops from our crypt. That draw definitely kills them. This makes 4 guys there, which will each be 2/2s and make my Moon'ariu Hierophant larger. Alright, let's undo some of the changes I did here. So the coins were bad. Add a Sapphire Shard back in. I'm gonna go up to the 3rd Warpsteel. The Shoku's Gardens have really been pretty impressive. They're probably better in the board though. Do I want another Warpsteel or do I want another Pippet? I feel like I kind of just want another bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the last one of these and put the last Pippet in. Pesky Pippet's been super easy to scrounge up here. Lurgoyle, Curator in control. Card. Oh, that's the 2/4, right? It's a long grind for a payoff. It's a long grind for a payoff. Awkward that we can't play our Sapphire cards on one. But, you know, is what it is. Go on, Sapphire Shard off the top. Can you elaborate? Can you explain yourself? Like, interrupts seem bad because... Like, use your words for me. Oh no! Someone let the goat out! Who let the goats out? Who let the goats out? Right on time, Sapphire Shard. Right on time. These are my depth crawlers. There are many like them. These ones are mine. Yay, Techno Feed. So the escape goat is a 0/1. It starts out with rage and speed. It can't block, and every time it becomes blocked, it goes back to our opponent's hand. So 10 out of 10, free block, free attack, free block, right? Alright, so what am I doing here? I feel like I don't want to play this Rune into a piece of removal. I guess there isn't a ton of quick removal. They've got like Zap and Stifling Sting, basically. I don't want to play this Dread deployment into a Sting. I think I'd rather this get stunned than the Dread deployment. That's really aggressive. I feel like you would want to... Oh, did he think he was going to interrupt it? Maybe he didn't realize that it only interrupts actions. Definitely had some of those moments. We haven't had an obnoxious Rune draw yet with this deck, so this seems promising. So I'm gonna double cremate it here, probably. Yep. You have a Bumblebot. Oh, right, he has a goat that we know about. Was it worth trading 1 point of damage for 3? I'm not sure. Questions I'm gonna have to ask myself. How do I feel about the Cheerios deck? I think decks like Cheerios are what make Modern miserable. As a player, I do not enjoy playing with or against decks like Cheerios. So, you know, take that for what you will. You know, come here and sit with Dad, Declan? Dad loves Declan. Come here. You want to come say hi to the internet? Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a Lasgard's Vengeance in their hand that's been ticking down this whole time. If they have Lasgard's Vengeance, like, we're almost certainly dead. Bloodbearer is a nice conscript. A Immortal? Yeah, I'm gonna try... I think we're gonna try shifting the schedule around a little bit. I feel bad that all of my streams have been, like, right when Jake gets home from school. So, I kind of want to do some more morning slots. Is he dead here? Like, on a scale of 1 to dead, how dead is he here? So we play this, which is 1 Dreadling. So each of the Dreadlings are worth 2 points of damage because of this. So this is 2, and then this is 8, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah, he's super dead. All right, and then this makes Dreadlings too. Very, very lethal. This can't block. Yeah, yeah! 10-10 Sharpshooter! The biz. Alright, yeah, 10 out of 10. I think we want the Shoku's Garden. Opponent's playing a deck that's got an aggressive slant to it. I think we actually, like, Rune was okay there, but I think we actually don't want it in this matchup. Because it just, like, dies to cremates and transmogs and stuff. I just, like, don't want anything in my deck that's bad against transmog, I think. Because I think he's likely going to bring in more transmogs to deal with the Rune Hierophant. So, yeah, I think this seems reasonable. I mean, it didn't have Crush, okay? It didn't have Crush. But yeah, 2-drop attack for 10, you know, NBD. Seems slightly above average. The fact that this champion, like, one of the big things all these new champions have going for them is, like, the fact that we have 24 points of starting health. Like, that's huge. Yeah, it seems very good. Go Tech-tician on 1 into Sharpshooter on 2. I would just like to take a moment to say thank you to everyone that's hanging out here today. I know there's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching, so thanks for choosing to spend part of your Monday here with us. I hope everyone had a good weekend. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a professional TCG player / content producer, and welcome to my Twitch channel. If you're enjoying what you see in front of you, I'd encourage you to show a little bit of support by using that follow button there on your screen. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps other people find my content. If you're really enjoying what you see and you want to help me produce more content like this, you can do so by subscribing on Twitch, becoming a patron on Patreon. Both of those help support myself financially, so I'm able to produce more of this content. If you want to see more stuff from myself, you can check out my YouTube channel after the stream is done today. It's linked in the stream information. I archive all of my streams on there by game, by deck, by matchup, so you can watch just the content that you care about. Ah, the Sharpshooter's getting cremated. He learned. Deploy, target card in your hand, thresholds become blood. So this is not optional when we deploy this, so when we play this, if we have a card in our hand, it's going to make that card uncastable. So that's not stellar. So what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to go Dread Harvest. Yeah, we don't need to start gaining life necessarily just yet, so I'm going to go Dread Harvest here into this, into Depth Crawler, and then next turn we'll probably Shoku's Garden. Oh, I can hit a shard. Oh, that's good. Target card. Okay, yeah, it's not a non-resource. Okay, thank you. Thank you, chat. Look at that. Chat's got my back. This Shoku's Garden is going to buff our life a little bit, so it makes 2 Dreadlings when you play it, and then... Yep, Tech-tician is dead. So down to 3 cards in hand. Again, mostly looking to dodge, mostly looking to dodge the, what's it called at this point? Lasgar's Vengeance. I think in the spirit of minimizing the damage from Lasgar's Vengeance, we're going to Shoku Garden here, and then we're going to do this, and then I'm going to activate my Depth Crawler right away. I'm going to wait on this activation until I have at least two races in play. Hi! You want to come say hi? For those of you that don't know that are new, I am a father of 2. This is my youngest. His name is Declan. He's about 19 months old. He's super adorable. Totes adorbs. Ah, we're leaving back to Blamsmith. I see we've realized we can't race Shoku's Garden. Probably smart. Yeah. Yeah, we're Pesky. So if my opponent doesn't have a Transmogrifade here, we are going to start making 7/7s. Welcome to the circus, nerds. Big Buckstow Transmog. Big Buckstow Transmog. Big Buckstow Rats. He's got a Transmog. Ah, darn. Alright, we had a 0-5 defensive. That's fine. They're going to start generating some card velocity here, so we do need to kill them at some point here. Yeah, you got the cord. Block. So no attacks here, I'm assuming. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's fine. Also just fill the crypt back up and draw another Pippet here. We're getting... This is like 10 out of 10 Lasgar's Vengeance, right? Yeah, I'm just going to no blocks here, actually. Because I don't want to lose my barrier bot to a Last Guard's Vengeance, I don't think. Righteous Outlaw. Old Righteous Outlaw on defense, sure. Another Pippet. Alright. Yeah, I guess I just 10 out of 10 Dread deployment here, and then I can guarantee Pippet next turn. If I do this, I'm going to be short, right? Yeah. So I'm going to Dread deployment, which makes 4 Dreadlings, and then attack with said Dreadlings, and they'll all die, and then next turn we can scrounge the Pippet. So I am going to play into Last Guard's Vengeance this turn with the block. Hey, no, you can't have Dad's cell phone. Nope. You cannot have the phone. Hi. You can... Hi! Yes, you're cute. Yes, you're cute. Ah. Heart of Embers. Yep, that card's scary. Yep. Let's him shoot that. Okay, so he's going to be able to kill my Pippet next turn, but my Pippet's going to kill the Bumblebot, so that's probably a fair trade for us. So we're going to take 5 here. Oh, I should have played the Infuser to target that shard. Mistakes were made. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that makes some Dreadlings. Alright, I think I'm just passing here. Yeah, I guess I could have hit my champion power. I guess it really doesn't do anything. So this squirrel, when it comes into play, it battles every troop with flying, which is great. So he made a Valor, because the Valor is going to let him shoot something with Heart of Embers. I have the Sweep Away here, which is kind of convenient. Put something in the owner's hand and Broom Bot. Oh, right. We've been talking about the Last Guard's Vengeance, and then the Valor lets him kill it with Heart of Embers. Fair. Fair. Do I want to change anything here? No, I don't think so. I think we're just on, like, the Shoku Garden beatdown plan. I guess I could bring in Verdict of the Ancient Kings. Doesn't that seem unreasonable? I really don't feel like we want to hold that up in this matchup. Hi! Hi! Hi, you're very good at saying hi. Yeah, Dingle's better than a counter in some situations, like against Rotpaw Gang, for instance, and other cards that use the Crypt. Hi, hi. Oh. I would like to go first. Yes, I would. Yeah, Saint's a little loose. I guess I should mulligan for something that has like a siege engine in it, or a Pippet. Nah. Let's keep. We've got Shoku's Garden. We'll draw Sapphire. Famous last words. We'll draw Sapphire. Siege Engine Gemini. That's exactly what this hand wanted. We just wanted to pay off. Alright, attack with those. This gets cheaper. We gain 2 life. So, like, deal you 2, gain 2. Like, seems good. They don't really have a good answer to Siege Engine Gemini because, like, Transmog doesn't work because it reverts it to an 11 cost and it gives me a random 10, which is still terrifying for them. Alright, well, if we hit a Sapphire threshold, we're gonna win this game very easily. If we keep drawing Sapphire cards, however, we're gonna be in trouble. So these put the Siege Engine to a 5 cost. I guess if we just run off wild charts here, we might be okay too. So our ideal draw next turn is what? Probably just Sapphire threshold. Yeah, because if we had a Sapphire Threshold, we could, like, play all of these out and then activate our Champ Power to make our Siege Engine cheaper. Gain some more life. Righteous Outlaw. Okay, yep, they're hitting for a lot here. Hitting us for 5, and then this Righteous Outlaw starts ticking. Alright, yep, you know. It's not the worst. It makes our Siege Engine cheap enough to do its thing next turn, gains us 4 more life. We might be a turn slow here. That was probably our next best draw after a Sapphire Shard. Like, deal you 4, gain 4. Like, make our Siege Engine cheaper. Post site, probably gonna see a Valor play out here. Yep, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going back down to 20. God, the life gain on this card's just been unreal. Sapphire, Sapphire, Sapphire. Oh, you know. Opponent's got 99 problems, but us having Sapphire ain't one. So if we hit Sapphire, we would have played all of these out and then hit the Champ Power and then played this for free. Instead, we're just like 16 power go, so like, not the end of the world. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they boarded in Ruby's favor. Ruby's favor would be a clean answer to what we have going on here. Okay. They don't have Ruby's favor. They are pretty dead here. Scale of 1 to dead. Hi! Hi, Internet. You want the Declan Cam? Who doesn't love the Declan Cam? Hi, he's a better streamer anyways. Say hi, I'm Declan. So they're at 13. Hey, look, Sapphire. So they're at 13, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're at 19 effectively here. So let's go ahead and play this. And then play this. Oh, this could have made Dreadlings, right? Yeah, I messed up there. This should have made Dreadlings. I think they're dead anyways. No, they would have been dead if I'd have done it right? This is 16, 17, 18. This would have been 19, 20. Yeah, I think they would have died if I would have... Yeah, they would have died if I would have made Dreadlings there. I didn't count. I was just clicking. Stop! I was playing with Declan! I was working on the Declan Cam! This is all your fault, toddler! It's all your fault! That's fine. They're hopefully still dead anyways, but I definitely could have killed them there. Yep, so they went to 1. Yep, miss lethal. Hopefully. Let's see if they can punish us. I don't think they can punish us for missing lethal there, but we'll see. Yeah! Walking Calamity! Roar! Roar! The old Transmog, the 11 drop. Not gonna work out as well as you wanted to. Check it, see. Wreck it, see. Yes, you are cute. You are cute. Oh. Ooh-ah. Cheep. Pick a little time. Wait. Question. Is Walking Calamity the only thing Transmog can make from an 11 drop? Real question. Anyone know? Are there any other 10s in Standard? Or does Transmogging Siege Engine always get you Walking Calamity? Because if so, we might want to play some Transmogs in our main deck, to, not only for answers, but to, like, upgrade our Siege Engines. Anyone want to check for us real quick? Holy crap. It's the only one. Man. That sounds hot. Huh. I kinda want to put a couple of transmogs in my main deck. Kinda want to put a couple of transmogs in my main deck. Cheese Goliath. There we go. No, you can't make created cards anymore, right? Yeah, Cheese Goliath can't happen anymore. It's only cards that you can actually own. You're a tiny toddler, Brett.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Ja, sind dies. This hand had Sapphire on one instead of Wild. It would be much better. Like many of the hands you've had. The Walking Calamity does also have speed. You're not wrong. The new form, not quite show and tell. Opponent hero falls, you respond with Transmog, right? That sounds really funny. Hey, calm down. Correct. They updated Transmog, so random effects only generate cards that are legal in the format and that are cards that you can own. So you can't generate created cards anymore. If it's not a card you can get out of a booster pack, it won't show up from a randomly generated effect any longer. Which seems like a positive change, I think. Yeah, and I'm just going to start shipping into this because I would like to get a Pippet online ASAP. Yeah, I saw that, Birthing Potter. I've not tested this card in there. It seems fine. Like, it enables a second dual shard for you if you're playing it with other dwarves. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Things that add consistency are positive changes. Maybe I should have waited on some of this Dreadling generation, but like again, I just want to like fill my discard pile up ASAP. So we can get our Pippit online here. Scrounge 6, the end of your turn, summon a squirrel. The only squirrels that are legal right now are the 7/7s that kill flying troops. Where did I have another Valor from? What am I missing here? Where did their second Valor come from? Let's make these 2/2s. Then I'm going to play the Tech-tician out as opposed to playing out the Warpsteel Shardsworn because I would like to be able to make my Dreadlings 3/3s next turn. Memorial. Oh, right. He played the resource. Got it. Their shard. Thank you. Thank you, chat. What's the purpose of Warpsteel in this deck? So our champion power makes Dreadlings based on the amount of races among troops you control. So it's convenient for that reason. I'm actually going to chump with this Depth Crawler because I would like them to get one less Valor here. It's also good at like just enabling Assault. Pretty good. So we'll do this and make Wild. So our Dread Harvest trigger here. Go ahead and activate this. Activate this. Go ahead and attack with these. He wasn't dead there, right? Yeah, I could have made 4, which is 12. I could have dealt 15 this turn because this could have made 4 guys. instead, let's scrounge this Pippit. The old finger Pippit. We'll take a 7/7 squirrel, please, and then the Warpsteel Shardsworn here. So the Flufftail Cloud Killer here had a major gem that made us a troop, which we got a recoiler here. Let's see if they have removal for the Pippit here. We just locking down my 7/7? Sure. Can't attack you with the 7/7. Also testing thoughts on Ivan to Therods. I've been pretty happy with Ivan. Without Ivan, we'd have a pretty hard time enabling the scrounge on Pippit, and Pippit's been like really solid upside. The Pippit punches the clock and he goes to work. Yeah, no blocks. This is like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 he's killing the Pippit, right? Next turn, we activate the Dreadlings on the Depth Crawler and play Wild's Favor and just, like, swing for the fences. Recoiler does work well, you're not wrong. Another Pippit. Alright, well, let's activate this. We would like to have drawn a Wild Shard this turn, but I actually think they're dead regardless, right? Wild Shard, they really would have been dead, because then we would have activated our champ power and made more here. So activate the Tech-ticians. Power up the robots. The robots, they are coming for us. Block here, take, yep, dead. And in case they're not dead, Pesky Pippit's gonna make another 7/7. Ozawa's Wish. Sure. Are they not dead now? 1, 2, 12. They're going to 1. Damn. Okay, so I should have shoved with the Pippit to play around a removal spell, I guess. But they didn't. I get to play around exactly Wish. I guess I get to make another 7/7, so we're probably still fine, but yeah, I probably should have just shoved with the Pippit. These are my Flufftail Cloud Killers. Look at, who's a fluffy squirrel? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, fire-breathing fluffy squirrel. Yeah, I started with 2 coins and then quickly cut them. Our champion power for 3 charges creates a Dreadling for each Underworld troop we control. I feel like I want Transmogs in this matchup. The Warpsteel Shardsworn's probably a little bit clunky. I'm going to bring these in. Which from a Rune Hierophant too, I think. Let's do that. Bring in 3 Transmogs. Do I want Shoku's Gardens over the Runeers, actually? Yeah, I feel like that's fine. This card makes it really hard for the opponent to race. I'm just going to go 2 and 4. I've been playing a lot of aggro beers and board against Shoku's Garden a lot. It's possible the garden should just be in the main deck. Underworld race, sure. Yeah, important. It is an important difference. No matchups the Crocs have been for. No idea. I just left them in the board because they seemed okay. Still haven't figured it out. Don't mute my microphone, child. Don't do it. Don't mute my microphone, child. I'm gonna try to figure out how to beat the Dread Machine. Yeah, still don't know if this deck is good, but it's fun. I'm having a good time stomping people down. Seems fairly inconsistent, to say the least. Again, hand is amazing if it just has a Sapphire Shard on one. We're on the draw. Maybe we'll be a professional and draw it. And it's definitely a keep, like 10 out of 10 keep. Yeah, we've contributed Necrotics a couple of times too, which is definitely good. Sapphire, 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 Sapphire. That's almost a Sapphire, I guess, kinda, not really. I guess kinda, not really. You know, I wonder if actually playing depth crawlers is worse than just playing. What's it called? Is worse than just playing Warpsteels, since Warpsteel's a dual race card, and like we often don't have. God, right on time, Sapphire Shard, right on time. Thanks for showing up to the party. Cause like I'd be much happier if this was a Shardsworn here. Maybe we'll try that. I'll play like 4 Warpsteel, and maybe these other 2 depth crawlers in the main deck could be main deck Shoku's Gardens or main deck what am I thinking of? Main deck Transmogs. I think I'm taking this trade here. Yeah, I'm gonna take this trade. It's a little defensive. Consult the Talent seems a little clunky. That's not bad. So next turn, Dread Deployment will make 4 guys. This will make 2 more. I'm gonna attack him for a bunch. Please attack me. Please attack me. Please attack me. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna hit them for, this is Anthem on it, right? No, -2 cost. Wow, that seems loose. We are going to hit our opponent with a truck here. So, Dread Deployment, make some guys. This, make some guys. Make my guys bigger. Make my guys bigger. Crunch. Two drop attacks for 7 and NBD. You know, no big deal. Nothing to see here. What? Why didn't we? Okay, I'm confused. Oh, they want a Valor this next turn. I guess that makes sense. That's why they didn't trade this last turn, because they could like Valor and go super wide here. That's very fair. Okay. So Intrepid Conjurer, whenever it becomes Valorous, it makes a copy of itself. So they make another one, and then they have another Valor to make this one. Okay. We could actually lose this game with them going wide like this. Wow, yeah. And they make another one here, and they're drawing 2 cards off of all of these. No, you're fine. 10 here. Wild's Favor. Does that kill them? Wild's Favor makes 4 guys. Yep, this is exactly lethal because of how they attacked. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. Yeah, they should have been more conservative here. Oh. Oh, this can't attack. So they're not dead, but they're losing their board. That's fine. I should pay more attention. But they have to trade their board. So they're Intrepid Conjurer. They should have just left this back to play around that. This is 3, 4, 5. This is 8 power on board. I don't think we can die this turn. Famous last words. As I was wish, sure. Okay, Intrepid Conjurer. Okay, that makes sense. You can see keep going wide here. I still feel like you should have left this back. Yeah, that's probably going to be the game. Let's eat one of our sharpshooters here. I suppose... oh, Tech-tician, sure. I agree. Not having an Ardent Gem in this is strange. And now they're being conservative. Good. Play this. Conscript something. Man, look at all of our creepy cavern guys. Definitely like Shoku's Garden. For sure. Oh, super de-duper. So they just get to keep going with this stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack it in. You're not winning through that. Yeah, all the gardens are in. You know, I boarded out the Shardsworns. I think they're better than these Depth Crawlers. Not particularly happy with those. Let's put the Dreadling gems in these. Just gonna save. I'll push the deck around a little bit again after this game. Up. And come up. Oh, you want to go upstairs? A little bit more, bud. This hand's very good. Very, very good. We're kind of missing a payoff card. We'd like a Pippit or a Siege Engine Gemini, but the hand's like super reasonable for setup. No, that was not the game where we missed lethal. I don't think Transmog's that important. I feel like especially on the play, we can ignore them a lot of the time. I feel like we could just like do our thing on the play, kind of. Do I want to just do this? Yeah, I think I want to just do this, and then just like start generating a bunch of Dreadlings here and attack. I guess this is worse for curving, because like next turn we're gonna Dread Harvest, and like if this was the 1-drop, we would get to play the 1-drop as well. So like for curve purposes, this card is marginally worse. We just like smacked our opponent for 4 and then gain 2. It feels good. Sure, man, you got a 2/2. There's the Pesky Pippet. There's the payoff card I mentioned we were looking for. Let's go ahead and play this out. Yeah, like, okay, I could see the appeal to the Venom here, because like if this had been the other one, we'd have been able to play the Venom out and then make 2 more here, and then we'd actually only be, and then if we chump block with the Venom, we could scrounge the Pippet next turn. Just started playing Hex and watching your stream last night. Question for you: do you, as a player, just concede a lot to save time, decide potential objects saving a game that aren't impacting losing a game that much? Yeah. So especially when you're playing on the ladder, you definitely want to maximize playing the most games as opposed to playing to every percentage point, like when you're playing in a tournament that's like Swiss or single elimination. So you will often see me, you know, if I feel like I'm like sub 5% to win a game, I'm not going to sit there and grind out the game for another 5 to 10 minutes. Just yeah, I agree, Immortals. This set is a lot a lot better received than the other ones. Another one of those, huh? Well, I think we're just gonna go ahead and do the Dread deployment here, which gives us that. And then let's go ahead and crunch with these. And then next turn we get to stick the Pippet, which starts making squirrels for us. Because we've got 3 in here, so this will be 7 guys in our crypt. This hits them for 4 and gains us 4 off the Shoku's Garden. Yeah, between the constructed format getting spiced up and Immortal being sweet, I'm really excited for the game right now and all the cash events. Okay, so they're gonna kill that. Okay, yep. I kind of don't mind them having used that. Wow, yeah, they're just being super conservative this game through. I don't mind. Yeah, play my Pippet. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna play this out. Like, I'd like to go 3+2 next turn if we hit another resource. Smash, that's like Dece plus even. We've got 2 guys in our crypt already, so we can play this out as a 6/6 next turn. Alright, so he's gonna start doing his Intrepid Conjurer stuff. See, if he doesn't have removal for the Pippet, we're gonna be in an okay spot still. So he gets to crack us here. Okay, doesn't have removal for the Pippet. How much are you attacking for? Just 4. Deal. Alright, so there's that. Yeah, I think we're just setting up another Pippet for next turn. So I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to Wild's Favor for Dreadlings, and then I'm going to go ahead and Enchant Power. This also gains us a bunch of life, too, which is nice. And then next turn, we can Scrounge Pesky Pippet. They have a Moonrise Elder next turn. We'll feel a little bit bad, but, like, we're gaining a bunch of life and making a bunch of 7/7s every turn, so this made us a random action, made us a Turbulence, not particularly good, but I believe the release events that are all 6, set 6 for the limited, go until tomorrow at 10 AM Pacific, so about 24 hours from now, but don't quote me on that. Alright, there's the Moonrise Elder, which still doesn't have the major Ardent Gem in it. So they get to make some Intrepid Conjurers here, but my Fluff Tails are going to start bringing the beat down. So they get to make some free guys here, but they're basically going to be under the, like, you know, we're adding an Abyss to the table every single turn here starting soon. Got plenty of troops in here, so we're going to commit another Pippet to the table. I don't even want to know how they, yeah, so many things about this game. It's just like, man, they must have had fun with that. So they are drawing a lot of cards here. Nope, this is constructed. So I was going to activate this, but playing the Sensei out seems more profitable, so let's do that. So let's attack with my 7/7s here. Flufftail is being generated by the Pesky Pippet. At the end of every turn, he summons a random squirrel, and the only squirrel that's currently legal in Standard is Flufftail Cloud Killer, so he makes a Flufftail Cloud Killer every single turn. Every single turn, more Flufftail Cloud Killers. And then we're gonna look at him working so hard to kill these Cloudtail. And then the Phantoms don't even live because the Phantoms get fought by the Flufftail Cloud Killers at my end step. I'm so glad we added a 4th Pippet to this deck. This card's hilarious. Oh, and we generated a Tech-tician. Oh, look at that. We generated a Dread deployment. So these things have random gems in them too. God, that's great. Yeah. We're both of our decks are doing what we want to be doing. Like, their engine is going and our engine is going, but our engine is way over the top of what they have going on. They are digging for some removal here for these pesky Pippets. If they hit removal for the Pippets, I don't think we have troops in our deck. that can... This deck is a hoot. I don't actually know if this deck is good or not. I keep saying that, but this deck is definitely hilarious. Okay, they're going to get to start bringing troops back from their crypt every turn. But we're going to get to make at least 2 more Flufftail Cloud Killers here. This deck is a great example of things that are awesome at Hex, just for reference. Yep, you get your Ardent Crusader back. You really don't care about that. Another Pippit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. So I was going to play the Dread deployment, but now that we have another Pippit, they're almost certainly going to block some of our stuff here. So I'm just going to put another Pippit into play. I'm going to attack with these. Oh, this gives it opposing troop minus power. Sure. Yeah, that one. Why not? So if they kill 2 of our troops here, we get to scrounge. We get to scrounge another Pippit. And if they don't kill our troops, we just get to, like, play a Tech-tician out, which is fine. I know, there's so many squirrels, Declan. Yep, sweet. They blocked both our Dreadlings. And they're killing some of our Flufftail Cloud Killers here. Alright, Pesky Pippit. Yep, I would like to scrounge this. And you get a Pippit, and you get a Pippit. Everybody gets a Pippit. All of the Flufftail Cloud Killers generating things here. Oh man, this game. Yeah. Yep. What an aptly named card. What an aptly named card. It might be peaking. I was laughing kind of loudly. Alright. This is not okay. Now I can protect for removal? You're not wrong. Oh, he chumped with that, which gives him infinite valors. Okay, I mean he's gonna get to do stuff. I have a halt too to counter quick removal. You're not wrong. We are working way too hard for this win. I mean, they can just, like, kill this, right? Just, like, hit it with removal. Tech. Alright. I think I'm just smashing with my squirrels. Right? We're just, like, smashing with the squirrels. Yeah. Do you need a snack? You want that?
No.
No, you don't want chips? Okay, after this game, Dad's gonna be done, okay? Go. If the combat math is too hard for you to figure out, just hope it is too hard for your opponent to figure out as well and just keep smashing. Just keep smashing. Just like, smash, smash, smash. I guess I should have halted that. It's like, don't have a better target for halt. Yeah, I probably should have halted that. I'm gonna arrange this so I don't kill their Moonrise Elder here. Kill their biggest one. Kill that one. Yep. I'm gonna play the Tech-tician here. I think I'm gonna play the Coral or the Smash Magus as well, and then set up to attack next turn with most of our stuff. Yeah, I'll play this out as a 6/6, and then next turn we could Dread Deployment plus Tech-tician and our champ power and stuff here. So let's see what else we get here. Predatory Prey. Target troop gets 2/2 and battles an opposing troop. Revert target troop you control, gain 3 health. Sure. And this is one of our awkward the game stalling draws, Dio. We killed people on like turn. We've been killing people on like turn 5 and 6 pretty consistently. Like most people's crouch Dreadlings, right? I like how they still haven't hit a piece of removal. It's so great. He's fighting through... There's the Decree of Banishing. He's fighting through with, Moonrise Elder plus Satyr's Roost. But I probably shouldn't have been attacking so much. Honestly. I guess we could fight and kill something now. I should probably wait a few turns and generate some more squirrels. Yeah, I have like the Coral Cove Wish to protect from... Yeah, he's locking this out. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna hold off on attacking for a turn, I think. I'm gonna do this to this. Oh, and this will actually put the gem back in it, too. That's sweet. So we gain 3 life, and that can make some Dreadlings for us later. Fight and kill Daughter. Is that the one we want to kill? I feel like I kind of want to hold up the Witch. Oh, that has to be lethal, right? So he's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 15, 16, 17. That's probably lethal next turn. I've got 1, 2, 3. So I can make a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I'm just gonna... This is basic. I'm just gonna pass the turn here so I can protect my pesky Pippets with the Coral Cove Witch. I guess he gets to make a bunch more things. Yeah, we're kind of committed to it at this point, though. Yep, and that generates a bunch of Valors. They get a Valor for each of their Ardent troops. You know what's really weird? We haven't hit any copies of our 8/8 yet. Opponent will deck himself? Yeah, possibly. You're not wrong. I feel like they're probably going to be able to kill our Pippets before they deck themselves. If we hit a Shard next turn, we can go Favor, Dread Deployment, hit this, hit this. Wow. Wow, we are about to punish that. It just gave itself flying. Have you considered experiencing a little bit of turbulence here? It was a good mistake for them to make for us. This casual 49 cards in their discard piles. Look at all these Valors. What an obnoxious game. Stop it. He might only have Decree of Banishings in his deck. The problem is, like, his board keeps going wider here. Maybe I should have Witch to make one of my cards cheaper. That's fair. Yeah, maybe I should have done that if I was planning to attack this turn anyways. Nope. Alright, well now we're waiting one more turn since the Tech-tician means that all of our stuff will get... Should I play Convergence? No. Yeah, let's just pass. Make some more squirrels. Unleash the beast. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The beast is going to be that which must not be... That which does not exist is going to be real large next turn. Real large. What a silly game. Sure, you have a big guy. Are we even supposed to try and kill them? Like, they're gonna kill us with these at some point, right? That's true. He can only play so many Valors. I feel like he's gonna kill us next turn, though, right? I guess he is working solidly towards decking himself out. Okay, there's the Daughter of the Poet. Am I using the Witch here? I feel like I should use the Witch here. Carnosaur comes into play. He's going to battle something. I guess I really don't care about that, do I? Is that the only 10 drop in standard? Is it the only 10 drop in standard? There aren't any other 10s? Yeah, it's exactly that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. So we're gonna Coral Cove Witch at end step and make our target card in your hand gets -2 cost. Let's make our Unleash the Beast cheaper. And then we attack with exactly 9 units to make this make a 10 drop. Remember, we want to attack with 9 things because it gets +9 that way. And then we Predatory Prey to make a troop we control fight his bigger thing. So let's do this and get a threshold. To activate this. Can I activate this? Yeah, because this is only 6 between the two of them. Let's activate this. Let's activate this. And then activate this. So then there's 5, 6 Dreadlings here. So I'm going to attack with the 6 Dreadlings. 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so let's do that. So this should go to 10. Sweet. Yeah, if you would create a card that doesn't exist in the game, you get a vanilla card with power toughness equal to its cost. So now they have to do some blocking here. This is going to be a sweet end to this game. They don't have any resources up, so they're just at our mercy here. But Man, I have to clip this game and highlight it, I think. This game was just like a great example of why Hex is sweet. Alright, so now we unleash the beast. Walking Calamity says, Death Cry, this deals 10 damage to each opposing champion and troop. And then we Predatory Prey this to fight this. Which means my guy's gonna die, and they're gonna take 10, and all their troops are gonna take 10. Oh, look at that board. Look at 105 cards in their crypt. 105 cards in their crypt. Make some more squirrels, your move. Did you really think you could best the Flufftail Cloud Killer's opponent? Oh! What a game. What a game. What a game. No, this is game 3. This is the third game. I am going to sign off after this. I am going to be done for the morning. I might be back on later, probably tonight, but I feel like this is a fantastic game to end on. Like, it seems like a shame to play another game after this one. Up to 111 cards in the discard pile. Hey. Hey. You know what? Honestly, Calamity being the only 10 drop that's legal, it's kind of a it kind of makes Unleash the Beast. There might be an Unleash the Beast deck in this format somewhere. Honestly, oh sweet, we got a ladder reward too. So the Unleash the Beast there was a randomly generated card for us, but I feel like a copy of Unleash the Beast in this main deck might be a good, like, it's actually cheaper than Siege Engine Gemini to, like, get a powerful card out of. So yeah, I'm gonna make a couple changes here real quick before we close it out. So I'm gonna cut these depth crawlers, I think, for try these warp shield search. I guess I don't know if I like that this change is 100% right or not. So like the venom is nice because it curves better with the Dread Harvest, and like that definitely came up. So I'm gonna make a couple changes here, and I'm gonna put a couple Unleash the Beasts in here. Or maybe at least one. Another one. So let's put some more of these in here, and let's put the Dreadling gem in all of these. And then I'm gonna put an Unleash in here. It's like one Unleash the Beast. Maybe two even. Yeah, I'm gonna leave one depth crawler, just to leave some curve. At any rate, I'm gonna be signing off for the day. Let's see if anyone else is streaming here real quick. Let's put like that. Save. Let's see who else is streaming. Infamous Deal looks like he's signing on, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him a host. Perfect timing.